Chapter 1. What is fear? To learn how to deal with what you fear, you must first understand exactly what fear is. Fear is one of those words that have multiple meanings. It can be a powerful emotion. It can be a natural instinct and survival mechanism. In order to overcome your fear issues, you must understand fear's purpose, the science behind it, and how it operates. The more you understand your fear, the more you can use it to your advantage. Fear wears a lot of different hats, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty of what fear is, it comes down to one main concept. Fear is nothing but a biological response. It is a natural mechanism in your body that all animals, including humans, has. The fear response is triggered the same way for you and your pet. Once it's activated, the cycle of fight or flight response begins. When you first feel threatened or that you are taking a risk, in other words, whenever you are out of your comfort zone, your fear response will be stimulated. Your body's first response to the challenge will be your fight or flight instinct. Your fight or flight response tries to save you from a chancy situation. This means a release of adrenaline, cortisol, and other stress hormones, preparing you to run as fast as you can from the perceived danger or to stay and brawl to the very end. Physical sensations are sent from your brain to your body, signaling the threat. Some common physical sensations that you may feel are butterflies in your tummy because blood from your stomach is diverting to your muscles to make you stronger, tense, and cramped muscles from adrenaline flooding your muscles, and a pounding heart because it's delivering more oxygen in your body to give you more power. All these physical changes are a sign that your body is gearing you up for a fight if you had to throw down. The biology of your fight or flight response is pure brilliance. These signals from your body are designed to be uneasy in order to alert you act quickly, or you will be hurt or even killed. Instead of tapping nicely at your biceps, the fight and flight system does a roundhouse kick to your belly to purposely hurt you as a way of getting your attention. This fight or flight system is one of your body's most magnificent and perfect tools, as it does more than just warn you that you are in a precarious situation. With the extra adrenaline and cortisol flooding your body, the fight or flight mechanism makes you stronger, faster, and more alert. Examples of extreme fight or flight feelings include the alertness and queasiness you get in your stomach when you meet a creepy person to warn you to stay away, and stories of a mother suddenly attaining superhuman strength to lift a car off her kid to save them from being crushed to death. These are both examples of the fear response taking over and allowing these people to harness its unlimited power. As great as this resource of the fight or flight response can be, it has one major drawback. It makes you feel pretty shitty. You may feel so terrible that you will do almost anything to get rid of the uncomfortable physical sensations which come with the fight or flight system. Plus, there are other myths about fear that have screwed up your perceptions of it. Let's address these fallacies so you can start seeing fear for what it really is. A powerful asset that can immediately improve your strength, speed, and focus. Our misconceptions about fear. One of the main problems we have with the fear response is not understanding all the amazing benefits we can get from it. Instead of seeing fear as an ally, we view it as a major nuisance. By treating your fear as the enemy, you end up making it into a huge beast that is tearing your life upside down and making you ashamed of yourself, so you try to get rid of it. It may seem logical to try to eliminate your fear response, but this is the biggest mistake you can ever do. When you battle with your biology, your fight or flight response will push back harder than you ever could do. The one thing you must know is this: your fight or flight mechanism will always win. That's how powerful it is. Our biggest problem when we struggle with the fear response is that instead of making it work for you, it will work against you. When this happens, you won't harness the forceful strength and focus your fear response can potentially give you. Instead, the miserable physical sensations become even more intense to the point that it becomes unbearable. Your heart pounds so hard, it feels like you're going to have a stroke. Your body gets so tight that it actually hurts, and your throat feels so dry as if you're going to choke. To alleviate these crushing physical sensations and make them go away, there's only two things you can do. Either you confront the scary obstacle or you avoid it. Unfortunately, you learn to run away from it. Hence, this is the origin of your life as a coward. What makes you even more confused about the fear response is all the bad advice you get from all those so-called fear gurus. The majority of these fear experts are so off base because they completely ignore the science about how the fight or flight mechanism works. They say you can make these uncomfortable sensations go away with deep breathing or with positive affirmations, but by doing so, you'll just generate a fight with yourself. When this happens, you create a struggle, and instead of the awful sensations going away, they'll hurt even more. Here's the simple science of how the fight or flight mechanism works. As long as you experience that you are in a threatening situation, your fear response will be on high alert, and it will be near impossible to make these physical sensations disappear at ease. As you do all the deep breathing you want till you turn blue in the face, go into a downward dog while in your business suit, or meditate like you're a bald-headed, pot-bellied Zen master, but it is highly unlikely to make these uncomfortable physical sensations go away while you are feeling scared. Once your fight or flight is activated, especially when you try to push it away, it can't be turned off like an on-off switch. To do so is to go against the science of how your body works. Only when the threat is completely gone will your body return back to its normal state. Life would be easier if the body works on your command, but it doesn't. So you can try to muscle it or force these physical sensations to stop, but the harder you work, the more severe they will be. And the more the fear response will debilitate you and destroy your spirit. This is the reality of the fear response. You can't fight it. You can never defeat it. Every time you try, your biology will always win. Always. Like the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. Instead of resisting your fear response and treating it like an enemy, do the opposite instead. Welcome it. Use it. View it like a friend. Your fight or flight has evolved for millions of years to help you do one thing: get out of danger. But the average person doesn't perceive fear as a source of power. They mistakenly think the purpose of fear is to make you feel shitty. Yes, feeling extremely uncomfortable is part of the fear response, but as you know by now, there's a huge purpose to why the physical sensations must be painful. It is to get you to take immediate action with even more strength and speed against your scary challenge. Once you can do this on a consistent basis, you will improve your relationship with your fear response. Instead of pushing or trying to suppress it, you will be able to use it to your advantage. Fear makes you way better in life.